Welcome to Java Forum. Now I am going to show you how to install Cygwin 64 compiler and tools in Windows 10, and I'm going to show you how to compile and run C and C++ program using Cygwin 64 on Windows 10 operating system. So first we are going to minimalistic journey for Windows 64-bit edition website. So this is the latest version we are going to install. So I'm going to downloads page. So downloads page, you can see that Cygwin is there. So Cygwin, latest Cygwin contains GCC version of 11.3. So let me take you to the download page. So click this link. It will go to Cygwin website. So download the setup.exe. So this setup.exe installer will download the necessary files. So I'm going to run this installer now. Cygwin release setup program. Click the next button. So here it's asking for install from internet, download without installing. So I'm choosing install from internet so that all the packages can be downloaded. So this is a default directory. Let it be as it is. I am not changing. So in downloads folder, all the packages will be getting downloaded. So it's a direct connection. I'm choosing direct connection. So here you can see a list of mirrors are there. So choose any one mirror. So from that mirror, all the packages will be getting downloaded. Okay, so now I'm going to select the packages. So choose by category. So you can choose full list also, but better go to category so that you can classify the packages name, which will be easier for selection. So under devel package only, we are going to select most of the items. So on the search box, type GCC. So you can see that these are the packages listed with the name GCC. So we are going to select basic packages for C and C++ programs. So here you can see that GCC compilers are there. So I am selecting latest version of GCC compilers. GCC Fortran, GCC G++. So, so these are all basic things. What are I selected is basic things for running C and C++. So make sure that you are also select correctly. So I am selecting GCC debug info also. Next I am searching for GDB, GNU debugger. So I am selecting GNU debugger also. So I am selecting the latest version, latest stable version. Next I am selecting make. So there are different packages for make. So under that I am selecting make, yeah, make 4.4 I think version. Yes, make 4.4 I'm selecting. So that's all for C and C++ packages are selected. So these are the list of all the packages. So these are the basic packages apart from C and C++ compiler. See, whatever I highlighted is for C and C++ compiler. Apart from this, these are the basic packages will be get installed. Okay. So it's getting downloaded and installed. Finally, I'm creating an icon. So that's it. So Cygwin 64 installation is completed. So let us go to the C directory. So C directory, you can see the directory Cygwin 64. So this is the directory structure. So in bin directory, you can see lot of executables are there. Okay. So you can see C and C++ compiler with the debugger is downloaded. GNU C and GNU C++ compilers. So these are the other directories contains library and header files which is necessary for a compiler. So in the desktop also you can see an icon is got created. So you can also run commands through this terminal, that is Cygwin terminal. So I'm not going to run any command through the Cygwin terminal. So just for testing purpose I am showing. Okay, now next step what I am going to do, I am going to add the Cygwin bin directory to the Windows system path so that all the users can execute C and C++ program in command line. So what I am doing, copy the path. I am going to this PC, right click. So advanced system setting environment variables. So here you can see that path variable I am selecting. So I am adding the Cygwin 64 bin directory to the path. And also I am adding Cygwin directory, old Cygwin directory also into the path. So you can cross check whether you are done correctly. Yes. So finally I have set the system path so that all the executables will be available in the command line. So let us check whether Cygwin 64 tools are available in command line or not. So GCC hyphen hyphen version will give you the GCC version. So 11.3 is a GCC version bundled with the Cygwin 64. Next G++. Yes. So G++ version also 11.3.0. So finally we have installed the C and C++ compilers with along with Cygwin 64 tools. Okay. Now here in D colon you can see that I have two directories, C programs and C++ programs. So under these directories only I have stored the C and C++ programs. So now I'm going to show you how to sort an array. So how to sort an array in descending order. So this is the program using bubble sort algorithm to sort an array in descending order. So I updated the array with some numbers, save the file. So now I am going to D colon C program. So first I am going to compile this C program. So this is the syntax to compile the C program. gcc-o descending.exe descending.c. That's it. So next I am going to run the exe file. That's it. You can see that array is sorted in descending order. So this is the way you can run the C program in Cygwin tool. Also, you can see that exe is got created in the C programs directory. Now, next I am going to C++ program. So this is the C++ program to sort an array in descending order. So this is the array of numbers. Now let me go to the C++ programs directory. So I am copying this directory path. Go to command line, push D. So I am going to C++ programs directory. So here I am going to compile and run the C++ program. So this is the syntax to compile the C++ program g++-o descending.exe descending.cpp. That's it. So now you can see on exe will be created. Now I am running the exe descending. You can see that numbers are sorted in descending order. So this is the way you need to run C and C++ programs using Cygwin tools. So you can see that exe is got created here. Okay, so Cygwin is the collection of tools contains C and C++ compiler